Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Stella Jane. So today we are doing this halo eye effect. So if something you want to watch, please do keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give your girl a big thumbs up. With now do, let's jump into this. So moisturizing already, priming my face using the Zaron face primer. This primer is supposed to reduce pores on the face. So I'm mixing as usual these two foundations, Zaron and Flawless Ivy foundation. Spray my setting spray, then start blending it out. I was thinking the other day, I haven't really had that foundation that really go on my skin tone, like, so I always had to mix. So sometimes your face might not give you might not see that your skin shade unless you mix them. So have that in mind. So for concealer, I'm using the Flawless Ivy concealer in the shade, I think it's 600. I'm concealing under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my forehead and my chin. And I trust this concealer so I can let it sit while I do other things and it will not dry up. So while I'm waiting for it, I conceal, I contour, I bronze my cheeks and my hairline with that Flawless foundation. Contour my nose. Had to snatch the nose, make it all snatchy, but not too dark. It's when I'm getting picture ready that I do really dark contour, using that shade for my blush. Because if I'm getting picture ready, I'm going to use snap or do something that I go 2 shade darker. But for my everyday outing makeup, I use just 1 shade darker for my contour. So I start blending out my concealer now with Damn Beauty sponge. And I don't really highlight my forehead that much. See, my forehead is already shining. So me adding so much concealer on my forehead is a no-no. So I usually focus more on the bridge of my nose and my under eyes, because I already have a huge forehead. So what am I highlighting again? I feel like I have touch on it. Imagine putting concealer very much on my forehead. I feel like a touch light. So I set all the areas I contoured immediately with my Flawless setting powder. Guys, I dust it out, I blow before I set. Setting is good because after applying this liquid product, you can actually see that when you take your hands on it, it will go off. So you have to set with powder. Flawless, I'm using that dark shade to set my contour and that light shade for all over my face. All the areas I contoured, and I try to reduce my forehead. This forehead is becoming an issue. Then I set the rest of my face with my shade. So onto my brows, my non-existent brows. Comb it all out. Then I'm using Davis number 3 eye pencil to outline it. Then I'll start filling it from the base. When I reach the top of my brows, I'll now use very sharp pencil to draw hairline trans, trying to mimic hair, one that I don't have. It has to look like I have. Then I highlight my brow bone area. I just discovered this day, since I want to highlight my brow bone, not the whole of my brow, so I don't really care about the front of my brows too much using concealer, since I already contoured there. So after that, I use still the Flawless concealer as my eyeshadow base, and this one I set it in immediately, guys, or it will crease. I start off with that brown shade from this City Girl eyeshadow palette. use that same brown to set my contoured nose. Go in with a dense brush to just pack. This is where the eye look comes in, to pack my outer corner and my tear dot area. I just pack that brown there. Make sure it's quite pigmented, but it wasn't giving me what I wanted, so I had to go on with black. If you know me, you know I have very great respect for black because sometimes it's very difficult to blend out. But I think the black on this City Girl eyeshadow palette really blends out really well, more than that V Beauty eyeshadow palette black. So I really recommend them for this one. So I packed on my tear dot area and my outer corner. Go in with that brown shade again, blend it all out. Then try using these two shimmer. Apply the first one. Then I was like, should I add the second one? I say, well, why not? I go in with that second one too. It wasn't really giving me, it was still looking like it's the same shadow, but so I go back again to blend out the edges. Guys, makeup, you have to blend. You have to blend. So we would say like it's talent. Anybody can learn makeup. Just know how, like, you blend, and blend. So I'm now drawing out my wing. Sorry, my neighbor. Drawing out my wing. Then I line my waterline with that black gel. So I use it to line my waterline and tight line my upper brow. Go in with my classic lash glue. I don't know why I always forget to show you guys that classic thing. What am I saying? Classic lash glue. Then I apply my lashes. I'll tell you guys that's the holy drill on how I apply my lashes, right? Apply the glue directly on the eyes. This is not the dark glue, please. I can do this with this glue because it's quite easy to remove. Then I smooth out my under eye area with this glue. Dust out the excess, all the fallout. There was not much fallout, so I was quite grateful for this. Then apply my blush. It has been long I highlighted. I just said, why not? Let me just try something on my nose today. And my cubicle, like my cubicle. Line my lips with still that same Davis pencil. This pencil is cheap, but it does what those expensive ones do too. You're like, I don't have, Davis is 200 naira, but it does what those expensive ones do too. After lining, I go in with this shade. This lipstick dries up very fast. I didn't want to use that flawless lip palette because that one always seems so oily. So anytime I want a matte look and I want to still go natural, I use this one. Set all my face with this Kiss Beauty setting spray to soak up all those powders. So guys, this is the final look. Hope you learned something from today's video. Have you tried Halo Eye before? Tell me your experience or tell me what you think. Please share your thought. I reply to all of them. Until your next video. Bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe.